Hello everyone. What? Can you do what? Oh, go ahead then. Alrighty then. The pig says, welcome along to Rathbone Manor and the Conservatory for another car boot sale report. And today, what was it, Piggy? Yes, it was an auto jumble as well. And Piggy was the first thing I picked up for Mrs Rathbone, but we'll have a look at him later on. Let me bring the camera down here and we'll have a look at exactly what I've got. And as you can see, I've got some quite interesting and nice tools along with Piggy here. What shall we start with then, guys? How about this little fella right here? I got these three tools from the first stall that I came to that was actually selling tools. And the guy originally wanted £5. I offered him 3, but he went for £4 in the end. So let's just have a look at this little fellow here then, shall we, guys? Basically what we've got here is a combination of toffee hammer and bottle opener. And you can see it's what attracted me to it is brass for a start. It's been quite nicely engraved, as you can see all over it. And it also says just in there, it says India, and it looks to me like 12J. Now what 12J means, I really don't know. Unless it's the 12th of June, I don't know. And I mean, I don't even know how old this thing is. Let's say it looks like it's brass. It should polish up quite nicely. It's had a few dinks in the end there, so it must have been some seriously hard toffee there. We've got quite a sharp point on the end of this little feather as well, look. And a bottle opener as well. Don't know how often it's been used, but yeah, I thought that was quite an interesting little tool, so I thought, yeah, we're having that then. And also from the same guy as you've just seen, I've got this interesting old, I want to call it a pipe wrench really. Certainly looks like a pipe wrench, doesn't it? It's not too bad in it. It's got some light rust on it. I think it's still got a little bit of the original finish on it here and there. But I think it's quite an oldish one. You adjust it with it, well, it's well rusted at the moment, but you adjust it with this thumb screw here, and it sort of slides up and down like this to get the different sizes. It's a little stiff at the moment, guys, but yeah, so I don't know how, it's a bit loose as well. I don't know if we can get any more tightness out of that or not, but what do you think of that? I don't know how old it is, but you'd think it would be quite old, wouldn't you? I don't think there's any maker's marks on it at all that I've been able to discern. Got a few forging marks left in there. What are the teeth like in here? Can we open it up? There we go. Yeah, teeth are not too bad by the looks of it. It's just got like a hook and the grippy teeth just there. Be interesting to give this a go, wouldn't it, guys? So yeah, so I've got that. What else have we got? Yes, in a minute. Be patient. Well, on that note then, I suppose we better move along and take a look at today's star buys, including the pig. Right, let's start with the pig then, seeing as he wants to get in on the act. What do you mean at last? Talk about impatient, honestly. Anyway, this was one of the first stalls I came to. I found this little fellow here, this rather little portly piglet here. We know how much Mrs Rathbone likes garden ornaments and piggies and stuff. I know she didn't really like Rocky the pig. Remember Rocky the pig? Well, she quite likes this little fellow. And as I say, it was the first thing I found, and I thought, yeah, I'm going to pick that up quite quickly. £3 is all I paid for this little fellow here. As you can see, it's quite a largish lump of a concrete garden ornament pig. It's been out in the weather for some time, as you can see. It's a little bit green there. Isn't he cute? That's exactly what Mrs Rathbone said. Oh yes, he's quite cute. So he weighs a ton as well. So I took him straight back to the car after I picked him up as well. So yes, we've had a bit of a result with Piggy then. Now then, the first stall that I came across selling tools had quite a lot of precision measuring equipment. I found quite a few of these things in there, but this is one I like the most. This is a Chesterman. It's rustless apparently, and it's a number 550, made in Sheffield, England. I'm not sure how old it is. We've got the little, I don't know what these lips things here are, but it's a little vernier gauge, and I thought, yes, I'd like that for my toolbox, because I've only got a plastic one in there at the moment that used to belong to my late father, and I would rather have something a little more accurate than a plastic vernier gauge, to be honest with you. So I thought, yeah, this is going to go into my toolbox. Obviously it's going to need a clean up because it's a little bit grubby. We've got quite a few markings on this little fella here. We've got standard at 20 degrees C. We've got a VER 1/10 of a millimetre, so we can slide it along there. You can see how it works exactly. So there we go, and we've got VER 1/100th of an inch. There's a little lipsy thing. It's Chesterman, rustless, made in Sheffield, England, number 550. Now, interestingly, there's something engraved over the other side of it. Look at this. Physics GSE, GSE, Physics GSE. I'm not sure how old this thing is, but I'm wondering if it was a prize for somebody at school for passing their Physics GSE. How old is GSE, I wonder? I don't know. I'll see if I can find out how old this little fellow is, but it's quite a nice one, I must admit. I do like it. Why was it stuck just there? Didn't get stuck just there for some reason or another. Don't know why. Doesn't want to go any further than that, and it should do. Oh, here we go. It's just filthy, I think. Yeah. So I think this is going to need a bit of a clean up. It's got the little rod that comes out the bottom for depth measuring there, which is quite interesting. I quite like that. It's this filthy though. It's going to need a good clean up. It doesn't slide about too well, but I quite like that. And as I say, I'm going to clean that up, and that's going straight into my toolbox. Let's move straight along to the pliers. And what we have here is some Elliott Lucas. What are these ones here? They're PW. Are they 583 6.5 ultra tensile? Sorry about that. Ultra tensile Elliott Lucas, Cannock, England. These are, as you can see, long nose pliers for my collection. I haven't got any long nose pliers in this style just yet. But these are they are seriously rusted up. They're going to need some WD-40 in there to clean them up, I think, get them working again. Have they opened a little bit? Yeah, a little bit. They are working a little bit. So I'll get the rust off of there, get them working up, and then go into my collection. Because I say I've got another small pair of these little fellows from the same set, I would imagine. These little fellows here, look, because they've got the same, exactly the same handles. As we can see, they've got exactly the same handles on them. This was roughly about the same size, I think. So they're from the same set, so I thought I'd definitely have those to go with these. So they just need a bit of a clean up. Next up, another set of Elliott Lucas pliers. Look at these. I like the handles on these, and they're rubbery as well, so you can't slide down into them. I'd imagine these are probably some type of elect as well, although it doesn't say elect on them anywhere. These are also mightily rusted up, so they're going to need a good oiling. So look, we've got Elliott Lucas on the handles there. It doesn't say anything about them being like the other set. The other set here have got let's have a look. They've got in there somewhere tested to 10,000 volts, but these ones don't have that on there. They've just got Elliott Lucas in there, quite nice. What model have we got here then? I think we've got some, so I think these are PW21697s Elliott Lucas, Cannock in England, but it doesn't say anything about them being of the elect group. They are quite nice, so we're going to need a bit of a clean up because they're a bit rusty. But they do look quite nice. The cutties look quite nice in there as well, look. So they look like they might do alright. What are the cutters like on the other ones? yeah, they're okay too by the looks of things. So they both of these pliers are going to need a bit of a clean up, quite a lot of a clean up, de-rusting, etc. And they're going into my collection then. Right, and as you guys know, I like my footprint wrenches. I did see a couple of footprint wrenches today. One of them was missing its pivot pin and the other was a 7-inch. I got plenty of those. And then I saw this one and I thought, oh, look at that now, that's got a different pin on it. So I thought, what is this? And it turns out what we have here, CK, German made. So these are Carl Kamerling footprint wrench copy. I haven't got any Carl Kamerling footprint wrench copies in my collection yet. Let's have a look. Does it actually work? Yes, they do. It comes out quite nicely. Look at that. It's not in too bad a condition at all. It's still got the original paint on it. So I'd imagine these are probably German, made in Germany. So they've got German. They're not made in West Germany. It's just got a German made. So maybe, possibly, these things are from after about 89, 90, I would imagine, or before the Second World War. One of the two. If they're from before the Second World War, they're in very good condition. But I wouldn't think so because we've got this on there. So I'm thinking probably more likely to be 90s maybe. So they're quite nice ones. The jaws are quite nice. Jaws are not too bad. It's got the original pivot pin. Very nice for my collection. They're going to need a good dip in vinegar and ultrasonic cleaning tank. Get them cleaned up. Alrighty then guys, so that concludes my look at this week's tool and pig haul from the car boot sale. As I say, it was the first auto jumble of the year too. And once again, I think I've got some rather nice stuff. You'll have to let me know down in the comments which is your favourite tool from this lot. Glad to say that Mrs Rathbone is rather happy with Piggy here, so that's a good thing. Yeah, so what are my favourites amongst this lot? Well, obviously the Carl Kamerling footprint wrench copy. I like that. That's going to clean up quite nicely and it's definitely going into my collection, is that. I like the two pairs of Elliott Lucas pliers because you can't have too many pairs of Elliott Lucas pliers, and these are, you know, quite nice ones. I haven't got any long nose elect yet until now. Little brass toffee hammer thingy. I don't know what it means by India. I'm sure India 12J looks like to me. Brass, quite an interesting little thing, but I say it's been used as a rather hefty toffee by the looks of it. I wouldn't want to eat that. Alright then guys. What? Can you say... Oh, you want to introduce the... You want to tell the viewers all about my Instagram page, do you? Alright then, go ahead. Alright then guys, well Piggy and I would like to thank you all for stopping by Rathbone Manor and taking a look at today's tool haul. I hope you found it interesting. Please let me know down in the comments which is your favourite tool or tools. You know, Mrs Rathbone's very pleased with Piggy here. Don't forget you can subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content. Please click a like if you also enjoyed the video. And, well, I don't know about Piggy, but I will certainly see you in another week for another car boot sale tool haul report. I don't know if I'm going to go next week though, because that'll be 3 weeks in a row, and I don't think Mrs Rathbone's going to enjoy me spending all that money again. So I'll see you in another week then. See you later guys. See you later then Piggy.